AITA if I don't give my kid's father 50-50 custody. Okay, so this is a long story, and I'll try my best to not make it too long. Here we go. My kid's father, 30M, and I, 28F, have been separated for 6 years now. We have a 6-year-old and 7-year-old. He has another 4-year-old with his current partner. In the beginning of our separation, it was hard. I had left our apartment and took our 2 children to live with my parents, 1 hour away at the time. In a week, I got a job and a babysitter for my 2 children. I would ask their father to help me by watching our kids every now and then. This way I wouldn't have to pay the babysitter and they'd be more time with their dad. Even though I'd ask regularly if he could pick them up, he'd get them for about 2 days at a time, once every month or 2 months, by his choice. I'd ask for financial help. He'd send maybe $200 total every 3 months if that. After about 2 years, I eventually got tired of not getting enough help physically or financially, so I took our case to court. They asked how often he'd want them in his care, and he said once a week. So there was more consistency for my children and financial help. The court gave him the minimum child support, and on top of that, he asked for less. That did not happen. Once he realized that the child custody is calculated depending on the care time of each parent, he all of a sudden wanted 50-50 custody. I said no. He didn't like that, so he started telling our kids, "Mommy stole you from me," talking about when we separated, and "Mommy is taking my money," talking about child support. I don't find it healthy for my children's emotional health to be told how bad their mom is. So I reassure them that didn't steal them away. I tell them that me and him were just not happy together and we were happier apart. And also told them that because of this, he got to meet his current girlfriend and gave them another little sister. Sometimes, when my children come back from their father's house, they tell me about how their dad and his girlfriend were screaming at each other, and one time she tried jumping out of the moving vehicle during a fight. There were times the fights got so bad that they had to sleep at their uncle's house or a hotel. I love my kids, and the only reason he is still in their lives is because they want him as is now. I would never take their father away from them because I'd be hurting my children more than anyone. If it were up to me, I'd gladly have him out of our lives for good, but as long as my kids still want him, he will still have time with them. I believe the schedule now is best, 1 day per week for him, due to everything above, and I deny his request for 50-50 custody. Does that make me an asshole?